morning, everybody. Welcome to the TeamODZ live stream. My name is Justin Wagner, and this is the Tuesday coffee and espresso ride. We got Pat, our leader. We got Ufer. We got Adam. We got Brett. We got Booker. We got Claudine. We got Joe Skeeny. We got Shane. We got a lot of people on Discord today. Having a good time. So, hope you're having a good start to your day. This ride will be chill for a bit, and then not, if you know what I mean. And the question everybody wants to know is exactly where does the course end? Feels like they probably fixed it. And I bet you it ends at the first glowing banner. Because that's when I saw the lap marker change last lap.
It's about to change, I think.
Fall back a little bit. Apparently I'm getting pulled ahead of the fence by the Flyers. Can't let that happen.
Yep.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Adam's in front of the fence.
Yeah, well, I mean, there has to be a bad example. How else would you know what's good if there wasn't a bad example?
That's right. There's always got to be a bad standard somewhere.
Yeah, bad seed.
All right, let's see.
Don't follow that guy.
I think the problem was I was ahead of the fence. I didn't even see the fence. Does that count?
Yeah. But they don't get the note that says, hey.
As long as you stay 40 minutes ahead of the finishing espresso pack, you're all good.
Yep. All right, so the green banner means nothing.
Yeah, I think
So
it's
we
just
just went through.
that. No, that one changed the lap counter for me. Did
Oh,
it
it
change
did?
it for you?
It did just count it. Yeah, it just took a minute. I'll wait till after the next one.
And I counted that one as blue. This one looks more green to me than the last one.
Yeah.
I think it's the banner.
I think you
Yeah,
should
it is the
sprint
banner.
to
Right here.
Yeah, make sure you sprint to that one right there. Boy, go.
See, I think the problem was I was just sticking to Shane. He took us past the group. Now we're ahead.
I thought I dropped you a while ago.
Ooh, fighting words.
Ooh.
I have a safety bike this morning.
What?
That you're on, Brett, or somebody else's?
Oh, I am Fletch.
Oh yeah.
Booker.
He's always on the safety.
Valker.
He's ripping.
Booker, yeah.
And sporting the USA kit like a boss.
Yeah.
Is the track guy or?
He can hear you. He's here in Discord. He's
What is
Booker. Booker.eth.
Well, everyone disappeared on me.
Must mean he's all in on Ethereum crypto mining. That's what the Booker.eth means.
Yeah, it's all the cool kids.
All the cool kids.
So You still think crypto has room to run?
I don't think it's going away.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be around. So
you're an Ethereum guy or a Bitcoin guy? Or are you just a miner?
we got a stake in a bunch of them.
A lot of people up in northern BC are starting to figure out ways to generate their power off grid to
Be mining.
be mining. Yeah.
Whoa,
Quite
Night
interesting.
Train, you started a revolution. 4 people are in that kit now.
Ah,
I bought a
Hi.
1,000 Bitcoin back in 2014. I haven't even looked at it yet. I wonder if I'm doing okay.
Did you lose
So
the password to the
crap.
computer? Problem is, Adam doesn't know where the password is.
Yeah, no, I forgot the password.
He tried password
mama has
1, 1, 2, 3, 4, not your password, all the usual ones. He just couldn't remember which one to use.
Yeah.
Baby mama. There you go, Adam. Try that.
It'll probably work.
Actually, I think the password was I bleed beetroot.
yes.
Oh, that could be my next password.
Zwift will come out with its own coin.
You got drops.
Zitcoin.
You got drops we can't use.
Worthless drops.
Outside of
So
that,
much-
it just launched there. And Bike Club is out there. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be a pretty big movement.
We could do it in pizzas.
I think all you have to do is publish enough articles claiming that given cryptocurrency will be big.
Yeah,
That's how
it's
you,
got value.
That's how you get big.
That's all it is. He's gotta get some Fiverr guys to start up a Discord and pump it. Start up a Telegram chat. It's all good.
It's kind of like the story of ODZ, isn't it?
Got it.
We've been waiting for the dump though. There's a lot of pumping, no
Yeah.
dumping.
They keep coming
Okay.
up with better kits. People keep joining. Like I said, his pink kit would actually look pretty sharp in real life.
That's what Night Train's repping.
I got on now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. It does. Look at that.
Now, there's the chamois. Did you get the chamois in the men's chamois, or did it only
Yeah,
come in the
it's only
female?
It's only the color. Right, so you
Oh,
pick
okay.
either the pink kit or the orange kit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was the men's cut.
Get the men's
Oh,
cut.
okay, cool. Because I remember the last one when Wags got it.
When
Why
the,
is this chamois rubbing?
No, it was the part that like came up of your belly like was doubled as a sports bra. It went so high.
That was a weird panel, wasn't it?
It was.
You know, as you get older, that actually might come in handy.
You guys deal with someone other than Garneau now?
Yeah, we're with Filet.
Belay. Okay. Good brand.
Yeah, we're happy with the stuff.
Course is a lot nicer when you're not cross-eyed. Don't know how many
No,
times
just-
I'm cursing that
Just wait.
false flat there. Yeah. It's actually this one, this little false flat of a dig that kind of saps my energy. Went outside for the first time since August last week.
Wow.
Yeah, kid and I went down to Victoria, BC to visit the grandparents. Parked our bikes on the Vancouver side. Rode, took the ferry over. Didn't have to wait in line, which is nice. And 30K in on the Galloping Goose Trail. Pancake flat for him. It was awesome.
Sweet.
Did some riding around. Then we kind of cyclo-toured back. Gotta say though, it would have cost us $250 each way if we took the truck. 2 cyclists, $35.
Yep.
It's the way to go.
Way better.
If you ever get a chance to do that ride, I mean, I've only ever ridden the roads around it. Never really took the trail because there's always just people come off the ferries and the speeds are all variable. Kind of like the Bow Valley Trail in Calgary there.
Yeah.
But yeah, for like a direct shot to Victoria, it's amazing. There's like one traffic light. The rest is just 30K straight. Yeah.
Nice.
So for a 12-year-old, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah.
And for those of us who are 12 mentally, is it just as good?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Is there a speed
Better.
limit on it? Will the
Nope.
speed police get me?
Nope. It's actually an old rail trail, and they just converted it. So part of it's paved, part of
Yeah.
it's really hard packed dirt. Like you wouldn't even kick up dust on it.
We got one here, and the old ladies walk around with her Shih Tzus in the dark with 12-foot leashes.
Yeah,
it's
you
really
get
not
that
a
as
good
you
deal.
get, you get that as you get closer. Get into town, you get on the Galloping Goose. Downtown, yeah, it's like that. But if you go west towards Duke, BC, you can ride from Victoria to a place called the Souk Potholes or Leechtown. And it's 55K, false flat, never see a traffic light,
Sweet.
and then 55K back. So when it's dead of winter down there, that's what all the guys ride in the morning.
Sounds a lot like the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho has the Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes.
Yeah, it's actually like that, yeah.
75-mile long paved previous rail trail that the ends are sloped up at like 2 or 3% or something, but the main majority, 50 to 60 miles of it's just pancake flat. You just gotta watch out for families and strollers if you want to go ripping through there.
You just gotta time your ride,
Yeah,
right?
Go early.
Leave early enough.
Don't go at 10
Yeah.
a.m.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, whenever I've ridden that one, the longer version of it, leave it like 7:30 and you're coming back at, 10 a.m. and you hit a bit of families on the trail end of it, but at that point you're cracked anyways.
You just yell, "Get out of the way, I'm going for the KOM!"
Or just no brakes. No brakes is probably the best. You'd be amazed how many people move out of your way.
No brakes.
I mean, now that's legitimate because with hydraulic brake lines, everybody knows.
Yeah, they're always dripping out. Nice. You got no brakes, I can't slow down, guys. Except for when I need to. The beauty of that one is also that it's the majority of it is shielded by trees.
Yep.
So there's like absolutely zero wind.
Yeah, it's the same on the Goose.
I took a TT bike there one morning. Did a 3-hour long rip and did like, I don't know, 75 miles and change solo. Like, okay, yeah, that's a nice flat section.
I'm gonna assume this is when the kids were little and
Well, they were littler than
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
we-
now
we
because
We sleep
Yeah.
at home. That'll be
Yeah.
fine. House won't burn down.
it was not with my children. I went while they were
yeah.
asleep. We've definitely taken the family to that trail though. There's another one, I believe it's the Idaho-Montana border, the Trail of the Hiawatha.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
It's not paved, but it's an old rail trail. It's like from the top to the bottom is like 12 to 15-ish miles, I think. And they have a shuttle that'll bring you back up, or you can ride back up. Most families obviously take the shuttle. It's a
Oh, has it
decent
got
climb.
gradient to it? Okay.
It's got a bit of gradient. I mean, it's not super steep, but I mean, it's 12 miles. even 1% for 12 miles for a 8-year-old, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
No.
it's a long time.
Well, our last ride to the ferry there on Thursday, we had a tailwind out of the south, just blew us all the way to the ferry. Covered the 30K in about 45 minutes. For my son, that's pretty epic. And actually about 48 minutes. And so we had about an hour to go. Well, just so happens there's a Dairy Queen. And he's like, do you always stop? He goes, do you always stop for ice cream? I'm like, yep.
Every ride.
The-
That's
Now
every
he's hooked.
fuel. I
Now
put
he's
ice
hooked. He
cream in
wants
my
to ride
bottles
all the
actually
time.
during races.
Yeah.
And just for the record, that's not only epic for a 12-year-old. It might be epic for other people too.
No, it was an epic tailwind. Like there was a big storm blowing in. I rode earlier before we took off, and there's gale force winds coming off the ocean.
Hmm.
If y'all got that, Brett was like, I got up early before my son. I ripped it a few times to the ferry and back,
To make sure I would have
and
the
then we went
KOM.
together. Yeah,
No, we went to the driving
Exactly.
range with Grandpa. Yeah, they went to the driving range, and it was like there was a sideways wind, so they tried to hit the ball straight. And the thing would just launch. They took some video. It was pretty funny.
He had to make sure his son wasn't going to start the segment on his wheel and then come around at the very last meter to get the Strava win.
I
Pat,
think
Pat, sorry to interrupt. Pat, you're like the only one behind the fence.
I know.
Look at the map. Just you.
You guys are
No.
so excited about being pathletes, I guess. What happens when you get old?
I'm all tucked in, ready to go.
I didn't realize I was behind the fence. Thanks. Or in front. Yeah, you get sucked along in this this course, eh?
Guy was busy pulling the pineapple out of his back pocket and
Yeah.
skinning it.
That kid is like Sierra Nevada Racing meets Mario Cipollini. You remember the old Sierra Nevada team?
A little bit of jelly belly thrown in there.
Yeah. Hey, so we had the drive down to Vancouver is about 12 hours, and on the way down there on a Tuesday last week, we were listening to the Phil Guyman audiobook.
Pro cycling at $10 a day?
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't what I expected, but it was still pretty good.
So did you make $11 or $9 a day, Brett? We need to know.
I don't know. He made it seem a lot worse than it was. Like, I made more than him. Like, who gets paid $2,000 a year?
Only the best climbers in the world, obviously.
Well, back then he was. He was like a Cat 5 making his way up, which I guess is pretty impressive.
Right.
Still loves to play the victim all the time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Now he makes more off of YouTube ads.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
Better.
Did he throw that? I mean, rightfully so. I read some other anecdotes leading into that book, but he threw that Kenda DS under the bus like for 7 chapters in a row.
He's not afraid to throw people under the bus, that's for sure.
No. But it's a good book. Like it was well written. My son liked it. So that says something.
Your son's like, really? I could make $10 a day? You're like, okay, that wasn't the point.
No, he goes, how does a guy who, and he knows who Phil Guyman, and he goes, how does a guy who has his own event, has YouTube, make only $2,000, and then you have Tadej Pogacar, and my son knows all the salaries. Like he makes 11 million euros, and because there's a bit of a discrepancy,
And still can't sprint.
yeah. So then we start talking about, you want to talk about unfair, you should see what Amiek Van Vleuten makes compared to Tadej.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like $3,000 a year or what?
No, yeah, she might make 6 figures now, but
Oh, geez, seriously? That just yikes.
yeah, for the best cyclist in the last 10 years, yeah, pretty sad.
Pretty
So
sad
lights in my
sometimes.
room flicker.
You can be a pro, and you still have to be like, you know, one of the top 10 pros in the world can make
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
good
let's
living.
be honest. What percentage of male cyclists are making that much money? Approximately very small to none.
Yeah,
100,000 a year?
No,
As soon as you
100,000
make
more. But I'm saying the 11 million that Tadej's making. Like Tadej's
one or two.
yeah.
You got
Yeah,
Julian
superstar.
Alaphilippe. Yeah.
Yes.
But no, if you look at it, like if you make a pro tour team, you're making that.
Does that mean
Maybe a
most
little
of the
less.
women are making $2,000 a year if the top is making 100,000?
Yeah, probably, or less. If you talk to any American pro team, most of the women are pretty much doing it for free
Yeah.
by the time they pay everything. Pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. Especially considered you go out with any one of them and they'll probably drop you in about 3 minutes. If they really wanted to.
For the record, I don't plan to go out with any of them in case my wife is listening.
Boy, it's still a better value proposition.
Just based on the alimony.
Yep, keeper to keeper.
I've actually got Flanders turned on flow bikes here. 225 kilometers to go. Knowing the outcome, still pretty fun to watch because there's crap load of crashes at the beginning here, right?
I was gonna say you spoiled it for you.
I remember getting on the couch at 4 in the morning and turning it on. I was like, oh, this is gonna be a long one. And by the time I made it outside, too, it was what, 8:45 mountain time, around
I
there.
just know a teammate of mine said, there's a good lesson to learn in Flanders today. I'm like, all right, go watch the final 5K. He's like, okay, yep. Moron.
Oh, that's gotta sting though, hey?
I think it'll be
They'll
okay,
come back.
but yeah, definitely it was not what we were hoping for.
He was the guy that made it all happen. And then to get over, it's bike racing.
Yep.
For the record, who are we talking about?
The race you're watching,
Yeah.
the Tadej and Wout. No, not Wout.
Yeah. Matthew.
Matteo Vanderpool.
Okay.
And the other,
Yeah.
three other names. There's two other names.
Mature, actually.
Mathieu. And then there was another guy from the same country as Mathieu.
Dylan van Balen.
Yep. And one more, but
Maruas.
Gotcha. He just kills the climbs, eh? He's on a whole other level.
So is it go on lap 8, or is it go as we finish lap 8?
It's go as soon as I can take my phone and turn off the fence, then flip back over to the companion to say go.
Right.
What's the fence?
what's the
Yeah,
fence?
exactly. What is the fence?
You want to be up there just behind the fence to see it disappear.
Got nightmares on this course. I did the Legion races before
Oh.
Christmas. Haven't been on the bike in 3 months.
Been
Decided I'd
recovering?
jump in.
Oh, that was
Loudon.
a rough introduction.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, finish practicum.
All the bots
on the
would be
bike.
out.
24 minutes of absolute torture. Blew spectacularly at 12.
So Brett, after all your surgeries and stuff, your third ball, is it finally healed and gone and everything?
Whoa.
Sorry, I know
Yeah,
this is
it's better.
Yeah.
That's the thing, eh? Like, if you don't get everything in assist, it's
Yeah.
they do come back. You just gotta be really careful.
yeah.
But now I'm very selective. I threw out pretty much all bib shorts, bought all new ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Not much around anymore.
how many assists did you have last game? Did you get a double with the assists? Oh, not. Oh,
Double.
not that. Okay, sorry.
Oh man, Tim Hortons reference in a bike race to a Canadian.
I know.
You want a license to print money? There's a franchise.
Morning, boys.
Was
Whoa.
It's
Be
Twitter.
live.
Oh,
This is going
whoa,
up in
Missed
the air.
oh, who's this? No way. You know what time it is?
Just a little late join. Yeah. A little late
Can you
join.
get in?
Well, you got
Yeah,
there
did
before
you
30
get
minutes. Oh. I'm saying you're
It's like
7 minutes too late, or more than that.
Are we lapping the leader? Oh no, we're just winding. I see.
That must be a flyer.
Someone just took off out of the pack just now for that sprint, I think.
Watching this Flanders replay, it looks like every guy in the pro peloton's using 38 centimeter bars. Crazy.
It's crazy.
With the flare at the end.
Force.
Yeah. No wonder there's so many crashes.
Yeah. Well, their thinking probably is that the bars are small enough, they won't hook anybody else. But they're losing control with it.
Except that they're flared out.
Yeah, exactly.
Eric, did you watch the end of Flanders?
No.
Ufa won it.
Sounds like I need to.
You do.
Ufa won Flanders.
Ooh for one?
Ufa
Yeah,
won.
I have a finish photo anyway, an official one.
Isn't there a Flanders Fondo?
Yeah, the day before I did it.
Summary is one guy dominates for 300 kilometers, more or less. One guy for 300 meters.
Sounds like
That
Zwift.
sounds about right. Sounds like all bike races.
How when the battery runs out?
Hey, what's up, Ming? Ming Kai.
Is this the go or is it after this lap?
Ah, we got another one.
Okay.
I'm totally cool with a one lap showdown if you want to do another one after this.
I was gonna say, would have been good for this one to go.
So what they do is
sure.
they count that the blue balloon is a lap, but they give you, this one's considered a sprint. That's why he thinks it's the end.
You gotta watch the
I gotta
watch the countdown
Right.
distance
It's already
closely.
counted, yeah.
I think the sprint is before we go through the zigzag of people. Like the finish. It's the banner before that.
I mean, it's a loop, so everything's technically before something.
Yeah, true. So Adam, did you have like springtime weather and then all of a sudden snow show up in the last 2 days?
Well, yeah, so Calgary's been, obviously, Calgary, how we can get the warmer temperatures start rolling in, wake up. If you decide to go out lately, you can get out there and it'll hit like +8 or +10. I looked at the forecast the day before, and it looked okay, but then it looked like it kind of shifted slightly to the negative side that stuck around longer. So when I rode out the Bragg Creek, it just felt like it was getting colder and colder by the time I got there. And then the winds on the way back didn't help. So I just felt like I just couldn't warm up at all. My feet were so cold by the time I got home. And I got in the shower. It was burning. Crazy. It was one of those moments where if you all remember when you were a kid, playing in the snow way too long.
Yep.
And you should have went in the house. And you didn't.
Yeah. Well, like here last week, apparently it was, 8 to 10 degrees, and then got home last night. It was 7. Woke up to 6 inches yesterday in the morning. Like, what the hell? You take the winters off, my wife's sliding down the hill.
No.
And then by noon, it was gone. It was absolutely nuts.
Wow.
Funny. The white stuff in my picture wasn't snow. It was actually just the frost.
Oh, okay.
The frost never went away, so everything was completely white because it was probably because of the day prior, it hit like 8 degrees or maybe 9 degrees, I think. So with the heat and then the chill in the morning, it was frosted all over.
We got a bunch of flyers. Hey, Pat.
Yeah, 28.
Coming up in the start of Espresso. Here comes quiet hour.
Yeah, everybody's thinking.
Followed by, oh my gosh, that was terrible. Never doing that again.
Oh, Pat's messing with his phone. It's getting serious now.
Oh, all right. Go, go, go. Go on, with power. Ah. Got her. All right, 10 XP.
Oh, there goes Boniface.
I didn't see Patty get in here. Patty's in here.
He's hiding.
He is hiding.
Nice work, boys. One to go, one to go, one to go. Looks like Fletch just blew up. Oh, Wag's getting serious. Just unzip the jersey. Here we go. Fireworks. Let her rip.
Giving her all she's got, Captain.
Ooh, neck and neck. Hold on. Yes.
Shut up, Stefan.
Ah.
Ah.
You guys almost caught Brett. You can flying.
Thanks for driving that first hill there, Wags.
You're welcome.
That let me.
I know.
That was awesome.
Saw that. Strung out for you.
And then whoever went on the Buffalo bike next, just allowed me to drive it right after. Okay, 190, 192.
Woo!
Hi. Oh. Probably end up cooling down for a lap here to get 40 Ks since they late started.
You guys ever thought of making this one an hour and a half Tuesday morning?
No.
Or an hour 15 to an hour just nice and easy, and then 15 minutes of suffering?
I thought you were going to say 30 minutes easy, hour of suffering.
No.
Not the Zwift, I heard.
No.
We've done it.
You have?
Yeah, it's not that highly attended though.
No. Wonder why.
Usually also correspond to when I have to go to work early on Tuesday.
So when you go to team camp and you give us Richmond?
No. That was Box Hill. That was London.
Oh, worse.
Maybe we'll do that next week.
How about hilly reverse?
It's been a while. We've done it before.
Not hilly reverse, figure eight.
All right, I gotta see what that works out to as far as time and distance. Maybe let's make it like 35K or something.
Yeah. Well, at race pace, 1 lap is 37 minutes.
Yeah.
So
We can do distance.
yeah, if you did
We can always
distance,
We can always do time. Make an hour
Yeah.
15, make it an hour.
Well, then everyone
an
wins.
hour.
Everyone finishes at the same
Actually-
time.
Oh yeah, the order would be
Everybody
hard.
gets a trophy. Everybody gets a trophy.
Well, if you made it 37 kilometers, I think you would finish at the top of hilly reverse.
All right.
However much the distance is from the pier to the hilly reverse on the, that would be, and I think it's about 7K, maybe less.
You know, Zwift would screw that up, and there would be the finish line would
Yeah.
be like over the
Yeah,
top, down a little bit,
And
yeah,
That
or like halfway up, or yeah, it
Always.
Well,
It
halfway
definitely
up isn't bad.
won't be where
Halfway
people
down-
expect it.
Halfway down, I think you'd have a lot more people show up. I mean, a lot more in the mix at that point.
No,
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's going to be a surprise. You're not going to know until you've already sprinted and didn't cross in the leader.
Just keep sprinting.
That's never happened.
No, it's never happened at all. I mean, you guys are on the course that got all the flack when those Legion races couldn't get the dang finish line in the right spot.
We
Same exact.
we weren't sure for 7 or 8 laps what one it would actually be. We're like, it looks like it's this one today.
Yeah.
And I kept calling the laps at the green sprint just on purpose to throw people off.
You guys gonna do the Zwift Racing League today?
Nope.
I'm not. I've got meetings. Our team's falling apart.
We our team we didn't sign them up this time around.
I didn't realize
Alright.
there was a 4:30 a.m. division.
5:30 my time.
Yeah.
Good.
It's too bad you actually can't filter companion to block out like anything that's like from like you know, I
can't
never
use
lied.
do
Just
anything
don't work.
useful. Just finish that statement and say to do anything useful.
But how handy
Thing
would
is,
that
you
be?
can't even sort on a name. You can't even search for like ODZ.
Yeah, all right.
You can't search for text. You can't. The filters blow. You can't do anything unless you go to a third-party site.
Or
Well,
unless
when
the
they did
club is
do-
hosting events, then it's easier if the
Yeah,
club
then you
hosts
can
them.
go into the club and you can search. Yeah.
But you
you
can
can't
only be in
just search
3 clubs
for
because who would ever be in more than 3 clubs?
Well, maybe 7, 1 for each day of the week.
Right?
Yeah, actually.
That would make sense.
That would actually be
Alrighty,
a good
folks. We're going to take
Have a
this
good day.
stream down. I'm heading out. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Yeah,
We're
see ya.
we go raid somebody on Twitch. I forgot. Almost forgot about the party. So we can go raid. Origin of Chaos. Okay. All right, Mr.
You guys
Origin
saw
of
me.
Chaos.
I wasn't paying attention a lot prior to when the go gun went off. I put my head down and I lifted it up
Did
and
you
I
miss
saw
it?
go on the screen. No, I saw a few goes on the screen. So I started the jam. And I was like, wait a minute.
All right,
bit
Twitch, here
early.
comes the raid. Catch us tomorrow. We'll be back on with more fun banter. Have a great day, guys.